Hmm. Minuteman business. Continuing to move south, across the river. Yes. Oberland Station. Suppose that's our current destination. Although, I'm... Ooh, what is this? There's something here. Every time I don't see anything, I'm thinking some animals or zombies. People usually tend to have some kind of presence. Even the robots were just running around. No one here. Wonderpaloo. Hello, adhesives. Wonder, ooh, duct tape. I wonder if this is workshop settlement. No. Grey Garden Homestead. Not detecting anything. Fedora. Okay, I think it's better just leave a fedora there. Wonder what it gives. It'll look ridiculous, but... Block.
It's stuck.
Inaccessible door. There's no one here. The hidden icon isn't moving in any way. So there's no one in detection range, rather. Still, someone's been living here. Let's go upstairs first. This should be the roof. What's the point of this place? Totally empty house with nothing in it seems very, very unlikely. I mean, no interesting loot, no nothing. No enemies. Okay. Either the basement has something, or this was a waste of time. I suppose we've gotten a little bit of adhesive out of this. Duct tape, mainly. Actually, the fact that I don't detect enemies is making me more worried. I'm expecting automated defenses.
Yes.
Mines, mainly. Traps.
Sweet.
Ammunition, money, ammunition, silver bucket. You can keep the pipe pistol. Another dirty black suit. A French. Bags of fertilizer. We'll have to do an equipment dump immediately. A lot of tools, a huge amount of tools in fact, but that's it.
Nice.
Tesla Arc, disarm. Huh. Test tubes. Well, some kind of weird science experiment lab, but there really is nothing here. Ooh. Can I check if there's something stored here? No. Didn't even really occur to me. But I suppose it's possible that they might have stored extra equipment in these chemistry labs in general, or workbenches. By the way, nothing for us here. Except the inaccessible door.
Jammed.
I feel it's the game's way of saying to me, "I'll be back." Yeah, this is a radiation storm, I think. This kind of weather looks great if you have guard rays on. No, well, it doesn't look terrible, but it lacks some of the atmosphere. Should be able to do a quick drop, go in, dump the equipment, and continue. Um, I'll check if we have extras. I don't recall picking up anything extra on the armor or weapon front. Pipe wrench, really? You can modify it? Hooked, heavy, puncturing, extra heavy. Chance to cripple, extra limb damage, superior damage. Crap. The security baton would be more of my type of weapon. It seems like it has you can basically get it to be an electrified for a beating tool. I'm hoping some kind of stun or temporary paralysis effect on it. Right. I would imagine everywhere where there's light, there's going to be some kind of armed group. Don't want to go there, although there's some kind of facility there. Well, there's a lot of ground to cover. Directly south of us is a bridge. I'll go and quickly see what's up there. Night, yeah. Glowing sights, very useful for night fighting. Yeah, this is no good. You need the glowing sight or night vision or something. Otherwise, it's a bit of a guessing game. I'm not saying it's impossible to aim properly. I'm saying it'll take time. You'll have to sort of it doesn't come automatically. Here you don't have to really look. It's blatantly obvious and clear where the bullet's gonna hit. With the other side, your eyes will take a moment to actually look, and it'll delay could prove to be fatal. I think it's more of an inconvenience, but it's still, if you can get rid of it, why wouldn't you? Would that be our target? It's right there. It's far away, but it has a huge amount of light. Don't particularly want to go here, but I'll see the next few cars. Okay, is there any point in sneaking around? I just need to find if there's something worthwhile for us here. Oh, it looks like it just keeps going. This is sort of the ooh, notice this. Birdie. The upper level could be very interesting. It's worth a look. I would expect maybe some kind of a duffel bag, something minor, a suitcase, that sort of thing. This is also the clarity of how the green shows in the dark background is actually the reason why I prefer the green user interface. I like a lot other colors to be more soothing or pleasant to look at in normal situations. Every time you have a sort of a questionable visibility or other more typical colors in the background, this green is fantastic. It just always shows up clearly and brightly. So this was a gigantic waste of time. But well, that might be something. There's a bridge there, so might as well go down. It's probably a shorter trip to go down here. I'm a bit worried about moving along the road. It could be secure at the same time. If there are going to be raiders, they're going to be blocking the road. Okay, a mining site. I have no idea what site. Hospital. I have no idea what. Looks like a city right in front of us. Like a major city section of some sort. And it's certainly not the diamond. Those look suspiciously like ghouls. Where'd the explosion come from? I'm pretty sure I didn't do it. It's a mind field. Maybe badly thrown grenade. Okay, there's what looks like to be a badge, so that's probably the police station. Not too bad. A little bit of practice with the weapon anyway. It's hard to say when it will hit. It could be that the game has some kind of a minor auto aim. It's very hard to say. I haven't noticed it at any point, but I haven't really looked either. So far it hasn't felt disruptive. If there is, I have no idea. If I notice that there's some kind of auto aiming going on, I'll remove it. Mine, definitely. Ah, that must be the... Right. There was a SOS message. This must be the place. I'm hearing gunfire, definitely. So, yeah. College Square. This is not exactly where we should be going. So, but at the same time, we're not that far away from the police station. We have a quest there, so certainly not out of the question to go. Pocket shadowed leather right arm. I love it. What exactly is that? Shadow. What is shadow? A leather right arm. It has more damage resistance. And it's slightly heavier. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of zombies. A lot of fighting. Oh shit. Oh fuck. They have a weird fighting style. They sort of don't do anything for a long time, then they just suddenly launch at you. So very little consistency in the attack style. Can seem a lot more harmless than they actually are. I suppose we'll just push forward. More raiders. I don't want the raider armor pieces. They basically provide steel, which is not something we have any real need for. I don't want to explore here. I'll try to push forward toward what I think is the police station. Military grade duct tape. Are you alive? No. Jesus Christ. Reroll goals all over the place. Fuck. It's not this building, it's something behind this, but I have to go through somewhere. Don't dare to put on a light. For obvious reasons. Brotherhood of Steel's come. Fuck. What the fuck? How many billions of zombies do we need to take care of?
Let's show 'em how the Brotherhood does it.
Okay, he's already been taken down, but he'll get up, so he's immortal basically. Our weapon power was completely inadequate to handle a fight of this kind, where we can't just take our time and sneak away if things go bad. Valuable lesson. We need to learn it now. We need to be able to push our damage forward. The guy was basically dead. Probably he has been dead for a long time here, or beaten to the point where he's constantly knocked down. Night Key. Brotherhood fatigues. Laser rifle.
Hi.
We appreciate the assistance, civilian. But what's your business here?
Before I answer, will you tell me who you are?
In due time. If you want to remain in our compound, I suggest you answer my question first.
I'm just trying to survive out here, like everyone else.
The way you charged in and engaged those ferals, I find that a bit difficult to believe. Are you from a local settlement?
Do all these questions really matter? After all, I helped you fight those ferals.
You make a fair point. If I appear suspicious, it's because our mission here has been difficult. Since the moment we arrived in the Commonwealth, we've been constantly under fire. If you want to continue pitching in, we could use an extra gun on our side.
We could ask for money.
I want to help, but I don't like the secrecy. Who are you really?
Very well. I'm Paladin Danse, Brotherhood of Steel. Over there is Scribe Halen and Knight Reese. We're on recon duty, but I'm down a man and our supplies are running low. I've been trying to send a distress call to my superiors, but the signal's too weak to reach them.
Sir, if I may,
Proceed, Halen.
I've modified the radio tower on the roof of the police station, but I'm afraid it just isn't enough. What we need is something that will boost the signal.
Our target is ArcJet Systems, and it contains the technology we need, the deep-range transmitter. We infiltrate the facility, secure the transmitter, and bring it back here. So what do you say? You willing to lend the Brotherhood of Steel a hand?
Who are the Brotherhood of Steel?
Our order seeks to understand the nature of technology, its power, its meaning to us as humans, and we fight to secure that power from those who would abuse it.
Also, they have T-60 power armor apparently.
Your cause seems noble.
I'm pleased that you agree. There are very few, outside the Brotherhood, who appreciate the gravity of the situation we're facing as a species. So, what do you say? Will you help us?
No time to waste. Let's get moving.
Outstanding.
Yeah, no time to waste. Not sure I'm ready for this, but
Halen, take Reese inside and bind his wounds.
Yes, sir.
Reese, once you're on your feet, I want you to make certain the perimeter is secure.
I'm on it.
yeah, this automatic weaponry is not bad. However, we're wasting a massive amount of ammunition. I'm still not going to change it. I mean, we have a other type of weaponry. And we're not specialized in anything, so we might as well use what we have. But not happy with the selection. I suppose the shotgun is probably one of our better weapons, so with the silenced pistol.
Alright, civilian. It's time to prove your worth. Head into the police station and resupply yourself. Then let me know when you're ready to begin. Let's move out, people.
All right, big guy. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Sort of want to change my dress. Oh, there might be conversation options. Not out there anymore, zombies here.
So you're gonna patch me up or what?
I don't know. Your prognosis looks pretty grim. Might be more humane to just take you out back and shoot you.
You're all heart, Doc.
Just quit squirming so I can get these bandages on. Sorry about the other guys.
Why are you cutting me so much slack?
I joined the Brotherhood not too long ago. I used to be like you. Wandering alone. So I know what it feels like when every single person you bump into sticks a gun in your face. Look, it may not seem like it, but Danse is a good man. He's just all soldier. Protocol is his bread and butter. And Reese? Well, let's just say he's as hard-headed as a Mr. Gutsy. But you know what? I trust both of them with my life. Because they're good people. And that's hard to come by nowadays.
Okay.
Think you're some kind of hotshot?
Scribe Halen?
You better get a move on. It's not a good idea to keep Paladin Danse waiting.
Why are you so angry with me?
I'm not angry. I'm just letting you know where you stand. You're hired help, and that's all there is to it.
Is there any way to earn your respect?
Do what you're told. Keep your head down and your mouth shut. Now why don't you run off and see if Top needs you to do anything else?
Right. Gladius personnel. Recon Squad Gladius orders. Proceed to the area designated as the Commonwealth to perform a standard long-range recon operation. Report any unusual activity using standard long-range communications to Scabbard. Extraction time undetermined. Blood in Danse. Personal logs. After several months, my squad has just crossed the border and entered the Commonwealth. We've chosen to immediately search the Boston region with the intention of finding a secure building to use as our recon headquarters. Soon after, my squad was ambushed by raiders. Knight Keen's power armor was destroyed and we lost some of our supplies. Fortunately, we were able to repel the attack and continue our mission. We've discovered a secure building in Cambridge that appears to be a former police station. We were able to clear the building and recover a good deal of supplies and ammunition from pre-war caches inside. According to Scribe Halen, this location is structurally sound and highly defensible. I've decided to establish our headquarters here for the time being. After Halen identified the Corvega factory in Lexington as a possible site containing viable pre-war technology, we initiated a sweep and retrieve operation. I had Daves do a site survey and he discovered it was being held by a large force of raiders. I gave the go-ahead and we attempted a breach. As we approached, our squad was hit with gunfire. Knight Warwick was wounded, so I decided to fall back to Cambridge. During our retreat, Knight Brock stepped on a landmine. Scribe Halen attempted to treat him, but Brock succumbed to his wounds and died. Let it be noted, for the record, that Halen is to be commended for her efforts. It's been 2 days since our failed operation at Corvega, and I'm sad to report that Knight Warwick has died. His gunshot wound had left him paralyzed and internally bleeding. Scribe Halen informed me that he was suffering and had less than 5% chance of recovery. I authorized her to inject him with an overdose of painkiller and put him to rest. I'd once again like to commend Scribe Halen for her efforts in keeping Warwick alive, and for following my final orders without question. We sustained another casualty today at grid reference A113. This area contains the ruins of Boston International Airport and Fort Strong. The airport was almost completely abandoned, but Fort Strong turned out to be infested by super mutants. We were hoping to resupply at the armory there, but Knight Sergeant Daves was killed. This is the second location I've had to order a retreat from since we arrived, and the third member of our team to die. I recommend a complete bombardment of this location in the future. Scribe Halen has been picking up unusual energy readings in her instruments. She claims that they are on an extreme high band spectrum frequency, which makes it highly unlikely to be pre-war in origin. The readings are also highly sporadic, only appearing for very short amounts of time and in very specific locations. The decay on these signals is severe, and they seem to disappear off Halen's instruments after several hours. We don't have the equipment necessary to track these readings, so we're attempting to use triangulation to discover their point of origin. We've been attempting to contact Scabbard with the energy reading Halen has collected, but the police station's high-gain antenna was damaged by a super mutant rocket attack, and we can't transmit the data. Halen is attempting to repair the antenna, but she isn't certain that we have the parts we need at this time. Gladius' personal status. Seized. Active. Right. Yeah, anything besides the obvious? No.
Paladin Danse is one hell of a squad leader. I don't know what we'd do without him.
Excuse me, Scribe Halen.
Don't take what Knight Reese says personally. He's like that with everyone.
Yeah, that doesn't make it okay. He's just an asshole to everyone at that point. We're getting a surprising amount of equipment here. That makes me a bit worried here. Inactive distress pulsar. Okay. I'm a bit worried if I have to go with Paladin. I'm sure he will never go down permanently, but there's no way I can do any kind of stealth with him. I'll just have to stay back and just provide fire support. I also need to do an equipment dump.
Got it.
Okay, anything we don't want. All's good. More explosives for us. What is that? Rat poison. Patrolman sunglasses. And we do need to level up. Right. What sunglasses we have now? Don't know. Normal sunglasses. Perception, perception. They're basically the same. It's a little different on the look. Nuka cherry and a melon. Oh, the level up. Was it level 9? That's level 10. We could use science. Could also use better explosives. Science would allow us to upgrade energy weapons. But explosives are pretty much the only thing that... Yeah, we can't craft good explosives without taking Demolition Expert, and there are big guns. If any kind of serious fights comes up, it's always me throwing grenades or Molotov cocktails or something. And it looks like I can't take more of the interesting ones anyway. I could try to take more extra damage. The problem is, non-automatic pistols. What exactly does this mean? Does this also include energy weapons? Because I don't see a energy weapon only damage increase. There's the nuclear physicist, but its radiation weapons do 50% more damage. So it's not quite lasers or plasma weapons. It's a different weapon type. Don't want to get stuck here too much. Oh, I might as well take science. We have to take it anyway. Yeah, I think we have to take it anyway. Because of the crafting of this... for fuck's sakes. The settlements. They'll require it anyway. We'll take the explosive, sure, but it's more of a what are we going to take now kind of thing. I need to keep an eye on the combat performance thing too. At least for me, it looks like for a moment the game was starting to think about too much what's going to happen when the zombie rush came in. I need to be sure it's not... if it's just something that'll happen in certain cases, which is very likely because this engine is more or less the Skyrim engine. It might be modified to some extent, but that's what it is. And it does not handle large-scale fighting at all. I mean, at all. It will just choke pretty badly. And I don't think I can avoid that. However, if fights like that in general start to be a problem, where the performance drops low enough that it starts to seriously impact gameplay, I'll have to do something to get around that. I don't know what yet. I'm hoping the game will get patched and maybe new drivers for the graphics card, because there's nothing specifically amazing how the game looks that would take this much power out of the computer. Especially with the reduced graphical look already. There's things I can do that I don't think would impact the look too much, but I'd rather not if the potential problem areas are like a handful of in the entire. Okay, how many sites does this police station have? Gonna have to do an equipment drop. Cambridge Police Evidence Terminal. Or rat poison. Operation Winter's End.
Hello, team. Captain Whitmark here. Welcome to the task force. Operation Winter's End starts now, with you. Together, we will knock Eddie Winter off his throne and dump his sorry ass in the 2,000-volt easy chair. It should come as a surprise to no one that our operations in Boston have been, in a word, compromised. Winter has eyes everywhere, even the BPD. So, our brothers across the river in Cambridge have been kind enough to let us use the Cambridge Police Department as our base of operations. Let's get to work. Good hunting.
Yardstick. In an paid advisor, insane amount of typical loot, military fatigues. Suspenders and slacks.
I'm in.
4 cases. Holbrook's sedition. 1 statement of Mr. N. Fredericks. Okay, what is... 1 pamphlet, your rights at work. Recovered from suspect's death. 1 pamphlet, you nionized today. Right. Pamphlets. Adams Public's intoxication. 1 set of clothes abandoned at scene, Cambridge Police Evidence Lockup. 2 bottles of platinum inebriated beverage. Right. Winter's holotape box. Return to Agent Michael Mitchell, Boston BAD-TFL. Holotape 00 and 02. Mail to Sergeant Zolsbach, Malden BD. Nelson reckless endangerment. Okay. 2 spools of copper cable. Fission PAL home nuclear reactors. Transferred to hazardous materials disposal unit. 1 bag containing remains of TGM home stereo system. Okay, the Winter's holotape seems to be important. There's multiple holotapes involved. Just need to locate the others. Motor pool. I assume this is all secure because the paladins were here. Yeah. Want to take a closer look at this before I loot it any further. Kind of missiles out of here too. I noticed it earlier. How many missiles do we have? 13. 3 mini nukes. Right. And we have too much carry weight. $15 too much. I think I'll just take some drugs. Right. Clearly we don't have to do this immediately. Peepfall. This seems like all the very old computer games. So far what I've found, I've played every one of them on Commodore 64. So games from the 80s. Right. We should have a couple of extra weapons. One extra weapon. Sweet. Full stock. Muzzle. Beam splitter. Maybe we could use this to compensate for one of our other weapons. Okay, adds improved critical shot accuracy and damage. Adds burning damage. Improved damage, reduces ammo capacity. Superior critical shot damage, accuracy and ammo capacity. Adds better burning damage, better range and ammo capacity. Might as well gamma wave emitter. Not sure if the burning damage is really all that useful. Maybe the critical shot damage might be better. The thing is, I still don't know if critical shot damage is only for VATS. It's basically a designated guaranteed hit there, but I'm not really a VATS person, so at least not with the first-person shooter type of gameplay. If you would go with melee or unarmed, I would be much more inclined to use it. Range and actual capacity. We'll definitely use up most of our nuclear material with this, so that's why I'm very hesitant to just put in there. What are we missing? Fiber optics. Right, you need quite a lot of it. 16. Improved sniper barrel. Exceptional sighted accuracy, better recoil and aim with scopes, improved bashing. Do we need sights? This will eat up our nuclear material if we do this, and I don't have any specific intention of using this at the moment, so no. It's not that it's a bad idea necessarily, it's that I just don't intend to use it, so what the fuck is the point? Store it. I'd much rather rely on explosives, I guess. So why the fuck didn't I take the explosives perk while doing level up? Dumbass. That's me. Right. So going to a mission with the Brotherhood of Steel. We had to make contact with them at some point anyway, and they were requesting aid, so it would have been very odd for our character to just ignore it for no particular reason. It sounded like soldiers asking for assistance. If we get any kind of guaranteed serious fight, we could always take the nuke launcher. By the way, this is a horrible weapon here. Beat this. Although I don't think we have good choices. That's sort of the problem. Anyway, doesn't matter. We're ready to go. We'll let the paladin do the fighting and dying. We'll provide moral support from behind the front lines.